Hi folks, it's Richard from Inclusive Driving and another whiteboard video. This time we're going to look at traffic lights that have green arrows on them and how we deal with those. So first of all, let's look at where we might find these traffic lights that have filter arrows. Let's draw a diagram. We normally find them on larger junctions that have more than one lane on approach. The green filter arrow lets traffic turn in the direction that the arrow is pointing, even if there's another red light showing elsewhere on the same block of traffic lights. And if there was only one lane on approach, it would be pretty pointless having a filter arrow, because if the second car in the line, let's make this just one lane, if the second car in the line wanted to turn left and this first car wanted to go straight on, then even if there was a filter arrow to say you can turn left, then well, this car can't go anywhere because of the car in front. So generally, if it's small sets of traffic lights with just one lane on approach, you're probably not going to find arrows. So let's draw in the two lanes, and there's the stop line. So here, the most basic setup would be just a single traffic light. The left lane is probably going to let people go straight on or right. Maybe this lane also lets you go straight on and it allows you to turn right. So as there are two lanes going straight on, there's probably two lanes on the opposite side as well. Once you get a green light here, then we can go in any direction. So a green circle light, just a normal traffic light, allows you to go in any direction. And remember, a green light means go if it is clear, not just go. Now, what sometimes happens at busy junctions is traffic that wants to turn right has difficulty doing that, because if you think about who else is moving at the same time, these people here have probably got a green traffic light as well. And so we've got a stream of traffic coming into there and a stream of traffic going into there. Traffic that wants to turn right naturally has to wait for a gap in the oncoming traffic. And if it's a busy road, this being a dual carriageway, it likely is busy, then traffic may have trouble and we may end up with a traffic jam in this road with several cars all wanting to turn right. So to manage that problem, we can have what's called a filter arrow, and this is sometimes just an extra box bolted onto the side of the traffic lights, and that will give you a green arrow. In this case, it's pointing to the right. And this tells you two things. It tells you that if you are turning right, you can go if the way is clear. But a green arrow also tells you that we should expect the way to be clear. We shouldn't expect anyone to get in our way. Naturally, we still proceed with caution, but a green arrow generally says you've got a clear path to go in the direction that the arrow is going, which generally means the traffic light here will be red. There might be a filter arrow for these people to tell them that they can also turn right at the same time as you, because you're not getting in each other's way. So the filter arrow there does make sense. Now, what sometimes confuses people is that you can have a green filter arrow at the same time as a red traffic light. So you'll be waiting at the red traffic light, and all of a sudden this green arrow pointing to the right, or maybe even to the left, will just pop on. You won't get the red and amber light coming on together. The green light will just pop on. So stay alert. If you see that there is a bolt on, or even you might find there's an additional light underneath. If you see 4 light bulbs, one of them, or maybe more than one, but at least one, is going to be an arrow. So you may find that here we've got permission to turn left, even if we've got a red traffic light. That will normally happen when your lane only goes in a certain direction. So for this set of traffic lights, I'm just getting in a tangle with my pens here. You're likely to find that the left lane is left turn only, and the right lane allows you to go left or right. It could be, if it's an extremely busy junction, that there are 3 lanes. One for left, one for straight on, and one for right. So normally filter arrows are found when you have your own lane that only goes in a certain direction. Now, just one more thing that occasionally catches people out. We've said that the green arrow will sometimes just pop on its own. The other thing that sometimes happens is that you will get 2 blocks of traffic lights next to each other. Something like that. You may even see them opposite. We have repeaters opposite, don't we, sometimes? Let's draw them there. So these are facing this row of traffic. If you've got 2 blocks of traffic lights, then there are definitely going to be 2 or more lanes. So the example here is that the right lane goes right only, the middle lane goes straight on, and the left lane goes straight and right. So what traffic lights are we going to have here? Well, we're going to have red, amber. We're going to have something at the bottom. So this traffic light is probably going to have a right pointing arrow. This traffic light is probably going to have a straight and a left, either bolted onto the side or bolted underneath. These traffic lights are now independent of each other. They may change at different times. So we may get this traffic light block on the left going red and amber, and then going to green arrows. One for people going straight on and one for people going left. But the people turning right, well, there isn't a green arrow pointing to the right, so they cannot go, because we've only got permission to go straight and left. We still do have a red traffic light there. That often catches people out. These traffic lights will go green. Traffic in this right turn lane will see the other traffic start to move, and they won't look at the traffic lights themselves. They'll just assume that they can go as well because everybody else is going. So that's just something to watch out for. We'll be doing another video just explaining a bit more about basic traffic lights, but for now, I hope that's cleared up what the green arrows are for. Well, we'll see you on another video very soon.